Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Thursday, May 13th, 2021. I am Fredicia Liebert. A person of interest who entered the country illegally has been captured in the Buckleys area on St. Kitts and remains in police custody. Superintendent Cromwell Henry gave the details surrounding the incident at the May 12th National Emergency Operations Center COVID-19 briefing.
On Tuesday, 11th May, at about 10:30 a.m., the police received information about a fishing vessel landing at Limekeel Bay and an individual with a suitcase alighting the vessel and running off into the Limekeel village area. The vessel was taken into custody by the St. Kitts Nevis Coast Guard. Our investigation so far has revealed that the vessel was stolen in Antigua the night before. This has raised concern for us, as we do not know the COVID-19 status of this person who has now integrated into our society.
The police superintendent also used the opportunity to urge persons to continue to follow the COVID-19 prevention measures.
Avoid crowds and crowded events, wear your mask in public, maintain a physical distance of 6 feet from others, and practice good hand hygiene and other sanitization practices. Our medical chief of staff has always said that we can go into community spread as long as our borders are open and persons are entering from COVID-19 hotspots. Our borders include the unprotected and porous beaches around the island. This is where our greatest threat lies. Persons entering the country via this avenue do not follow any of the prescribed protocols, and this puts the country at greater risk for community spread.
Some 18 local enterprises have been recognized by the Ministry of Tourism for completing the Tourism Small Business Entrepreneurship Workshop 2021. Held from May 12th to 13th, the theme of the workshop was Fostering Domestic Tourism. The coordinator of the workshop, Product Development Officer Nicole Liebert, gave the overview.
Today it gives me great pleasure to come to the end of 2 days and to hear the excitement and the questions that I've had from so many of you. I want to thank you for taking time to be here with us, sharing your thoughts and being honest in this process. As I would have said from the first day, this was our thought over a year and a half ago. The COVID-19 pandemic just brought it more to the forefront. We wanted to get back to grassroots, go to the small businesses, find out what you want, what you need, and how we can get started. So give yourselves a round of applause for being here today. Over the past 2 days, I know we covered quite a lot. We did What is a Business with Mr. Greg Phillip. We covered the requirements for setting up a business, destination awareness with our permanent secretary, sourcing of financing from Small Enterprise Development Unit, marketing and selling your business, as well as customer service and professionalism this morning. And also, we also did the COVID-19 protocols.
Premier and Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Mark Brantley, made the presentation of certificates to the participants.
The idea really is to equip ourselves and to understand that there is money to be made in the local economy as well, so that it is not all about depending on the person coming off American Airlines or whichever flight they come off on. That's important. But there's also money to be made if you have a service or a product that you can offer to our local people as well. And so far, I believe Nevis has done fairly well, and you have the necessary skills, and you offer the quality of service and the quality of product that people will keep coming back. Because ultimately, tourism, like any other business, is how you make people feel. And so I was very happy to hear that this training program would occur. I'm hopeful that all of you who will be receiving certificates, having completed this program, that you would have had value added, and that you go back to your businesses, and for those of you who are just starting a business, whichever it is, that you take what you've learned back to your staff and to how you interact with your customers because ultimately that is what we're seeking to do, to professionalize what we offer.
The workshop was held as part of Exposition Nevis, the Ministry of Tourism's annual month of activities. The Ministry of Agriculture, in collaboration with the Nevis Tourism Authority, launched an initiative dubbed Around the Garden Tour earlier today at Cades Bay Estate. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Hughie Sargent, went into detail about the idea behind this initiative during the opening ceremony.
The idea for this actually came from the Nevis Tourism Authority, Miss Julie Claxton. We had our mango tasting here maybe 2 years ago, 2018, and she would have said to me, you know, culinary tourism is something that is on the rise here across the world. People want to know what they eat and how they eat and the health benefits to eating. So we embarked on this project. Mr. Floyd Liebert, who is the person in charge, Deputy Director of Agriculture, he's in charge of this facility. And we sought to transform it into a tour that would allow persons to be able to see how certain fruits are grown. They'll be able to get some of the health benefits of these fruits, sort of an education. Following that, we're able to give you a smoothie or some tea that would have been produced from items that are grown right here in Cades Bay.
The 30-minute tour will consist of groups of 5 to 10 persons who will learn more about the local fruits grown on Nevis. They will also have the opportunity to pick fruits of their choosing. A selected number of persons were able to experience the tour on Thursday, May 13th. Brian Swanston and Floyd Liebert were the day's tour guides. Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, implored persons to support the initiative.
But I want to encourage locals to come as well and learn from what is being imparted here. This is a marvelous initiative, and I wish it well, and I want to wish the efforts of the Ministry of Agriculture and the Nevis Tourism Authority well. Also, I want other ministries to come on board with the Tourism Authority and come on board with the Ministry of Agriculture so we can have a collaborative effort, and it will be all done to the benefit of the island of Nevis.
Chief Executive Officer in the Nevis Tourism Authority, Jadine Yard, spoke of the tourism aspect of this initiative.
We're working with our PR teams, our tour operators, educating them about this experience. This is something very new, and I think it's important because people want authentic experiences in the Caribbean. So when they are looking to book us as a destination, we think that this is going to be one of their main stops. This actually was birthed from seeing a lot of the other farms on island, and I think that once we can perfect this, we'll be able to bring this model to different farms around the island.
Immediately following the tour, persons were treated to smoothies made from fruits freshly picked from the estate. In the future, visitors to the estate will have the opportunity to sample fruit smoothies or locally made tea upon completion of the Around the Garden tour. Also present on the tour were Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, Senior Minister in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, and staff of both the Nevis Tourism Authority and the Department of Agriculture. Still to come, NTA Visitors Survey rates Nevis highly. The details right after this break.
The Nevis Water Department is getting ready to launch a new app, making it easier for customers to pay online. We've heard all the complaints, and the department has made moves, made calls to build a platform that will be easily accessible for our customers. We are getting ready to launch our ePay app. Yes, you've heard right. ePay is coming soon to the Nevis Water Department. Stay tuned. Keep your ears and eyes locked. The Nevis Water Department is here to provide you with exceptional service.
Welcome back. Nevis remains a popular destination of choice for visitors according to the results of a recently released survey. The Nevis Tourism Authority, NTA, has conducted a wide-ranging survey, a strategic initiative to obtain information and feedback that will guide the development of the island's overall destination, marketing and promotion programs. According to Jadine Yard, CEO of the NTA, the participation by visitors in the survey was very encouraging. Nearly 1,000 respondents participated. Visitors were polled in a number of areas and provided key insights into their vacation travel and spending habits. The data also revealed their booking patterns along with the preferred activities and interests for their respective vacation choices. Their responses will inform the NTA's current marketing campaigns and guide the authority as it crafts its messaging and outreach. The top reason most respondents choose Nevis as their preferred vacation destination was relaxation, a finding that aligns with the NTA's current focus on positioning Nevis as a destination for rejuvenation and renewal. The island's cuisine and its people also rated highly on the survey as the leading attributes of a Nevis vacation. Upon completion of the survey, participants were entered into a lottery for a chance to win a gift card courtesy of the NTA. The winner was Lana Taylor from Indianapolis, Indiana, who received an Amazon gift card valued at $100. The Ministry of Health facilitated pop-up surprises for nurses in Nevis on International Nurses Day, Wednesday, May 12th. The Permanent Secretary and Assistant Secretary visited the Ministry's healthcare facilities, delivering tokens of appreciation.
It's a day that we recognize the contribution that nurses make to our society. We're here this morning to make a very small, appreciative contribution to the nursing staff here at the facility, at the hospital, as well as the Flamboyant Nursing Home. So for the nurses, we have a little pouch here. It says, "Nurses, exceptional people, essential care."
The gifts were presented to the staff at the hospital and nursing home, including nursing assistants and emergency medical technicians.
On behalf of the nursing fraternity, we would like to extend our gratitude to the Honorable Junior Minister of Health, Hazel Brandy Williams, our PS in the Ministry of Health, Mrs. Shalisa Martin Clark, also Assistant PS, Miss Latoya Jeffers, and by extension, the entire Ministry of Health. We are very grateful for such a kind gesture in these hard pandemic times. So we thank you, and it is very much appreciated by all of the nurses.
I would like to say thank you on behalf of the Nevis Nurses Association for your token of appreciation, and I would like to say Happy Nurses Day to all the nurses out there.
A visit was also made to the Charlestown Health Center, where a presentation was made to Coordinator Ermin Jeffers on behalf of the employees at the island's 6 community health centers.
I would just like to say to you, thank you very much for your kind gift, and to let you know that it's greatly appreciated. As I look at it, it says, "Nurses, exceptional people, essential care." And we are really exceptional people. Thank you very much on behalf of Community Nursing Services.
Under the theme, Nurses, a Voice to Lead, a Vision for Future Healthcare, the Nevis Nurses Association Week of Activities continues on Thursday evening, May 13th, with movie night at Lime Beach Bar. A paint, snack, and a sip event will take place at the Jessups Community Center at 7 p.m. on Friday, May 14th. Tickets cost $50 and can be purchased from members of the Nevis Nurses Association. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Freddie Liebert. Thank you for viewing.